You also want to address both points. Those two aren't the same thing. You can't take something point
Thank
by
you.
point by addressing both at once.
Thank you. Like, that's why I'm saying we should put the second point in stasis right now. We can come back to it after we're done arguing the first point. This is literally just going to lead to a conflation of the points and derailment.
Yeah,
And there's nothing but a recipe for disaster for this.
It's not going to lead to any derailment
well,
at all.
Trixie just said we can do that, so we're putting the 1 point.
Please don't argue about
Here we go with
fucking
the meta
irrelevant
debating.
shit,
Here
bro.
we go, bro.
I know,
just
bro.
like argue like
Timmy's
the actual
back.
points.
Who keeps bringing this fucking... Bro, I don't even want to get started on this faggot, bro. Like, this guy... Oh my god, I hate this guy with every bone in my body, bro. This guy's a fucking pedophile, guys. We're letting a pedophile be on stage with me and Jester. I'm crying, bro. I'm crying, bro. Like, get this guy off stage. Please get this guy off stage. I'm so sick of this fucking loser. Fucking honey munching fucking Pakistani bitch, bro. I hate him. With all my heart. Thank you. Man, his bitch ass. Okay, we can continue.
Winnie emote goes crazy, bro.
The Winnie the Pooh is powerful. He's ratioing.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. I said honey munching, bro. It's a Winnie the Pooh joke, bro.
You're letting
get off my dick.
Ratio us right now, bro. Don't let that happen, bro. Like,
I'm crying. Look. Just continue. Freaky said we could put that 1 point in stasis. We'll talk about the one about canon dictation.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gave that counter argument where you were basically saying that it'd be pretty obvious when something's non-canon. I disagree. I don't know why. I don't know why, because something is called Earth Oppo sucking his penis on that can't be qualified as like canon, bro. Like there has to be some. Listen.
I'm talking about canon's the main continuity.
I'm talking about canon. Like it's canon to the storyline overall.
Okay. So,
I think mine overarches yours.
What do you mean?
So my problem here is there needs to be some type of distinctive factor between canon and non-canon, and I need that distinctive factor to be shown on this article. Okay, there you go. Oh, you disagree, but there is? You disagree, but there is one?
What?
Make up your mind!
You're just making stuff up now. Make up your mind. Like, you're literally just making stuff up now. Yeah, you can keep make up your mind. Like, you're literally high. Guys, you're debating me off of Kirk right now. Like, bro, chill out.
Stop. All right, Jester.
Can I respond to him now?
Respond.
Anyways, before he perked out on me. So I'm trying to explain to him, I will give him some type of like thing for canon that he wants, because what I was trying to explain to him earlier, obviously he interrupted me, is that there's a difference between like overarching canon and then like continuity canon, which I was talking about. I was talking about continuity canon, meaning that some stuff like, or anti-feats from like a random Spider-Man, from a random like Oppo cocksucker, like drug dealing adventures Earth, does have nothing to do from the main 616 Spider-Man. It literally has nothing to do with it. Right, so that wouldn't be like, you can't use those type of feats against another person. So that's what I was talking about. And the like reference of canon, I know that the overarching canon, stuff that happens in Marvel, because everything that happens in Marvel happens in Marvel. That's like just the basis. That works the same thing, the same way it works like in DC. But what I'm talking about is specifically continuity canon. So if something didn't happen in 616, it's just, it's not canon to the main storyline, which is happening there. You can respond to that.
Jester. Continuity canon's a part of overarching canon, right?
Okay, what's a continuity?
Okay, a continuity could just be like Earth 616, Earth 606, blah blah blah, whatever. My contention here is like, if something's not a part of the overarching canon, then it can't possibly be a part of continuity canon. Because it just wouldn't be canon to Marvel at all.
You're spewing out buffoonery. What? Please.
I'm not. Listen to me, Jester. So when we talk about continuities, you brought up 616 as an example, right?
Yes.
So then we would also be considering Earths like Earth 2099 or whatever, right? All of these continuities contribute to an overarching canon that is Marvel. Okay? Like the Marvel brand. Like this is considered Marvel. When we talk about the zombie run, right? And we talk about the 616 runs, we're talking about the same brand overall. They're still in the same multiverse. My problem here is we need some type of distinction that labels something as canon to overarching Marvel. Okay, there is no label for this website. That's what I'm contending here. And you've already accepted that Marvel can publish things that are not canon.
Wait. I understand what you're saying now. Okay, I understand what you're saying now, Oppo. I actually understand what you're saying now. Okay, so you're saying that the difference between like me writing a little fanfic on my like post-it note and saying that this is Spider-Man versus an actual officially published licensed like Marvel work. Yes?
That's not even what he's saying. No.
Nope. That is not what I said at all, Jester. Jester, I'm quite literally just asking for something that stamps this website as canon to Marvel. as something other than food for thought. That's all I'm asking for, and that's all I've been asking for this whole time.
Okay,
and
I put the difference. It's license and publishment of the works or the statements.
And once again, you've already accepted that something can be licensed as Marvel and not canon. For example, the Superman and the Superman and fucking Hulk comic run. We've already talked about this. I said crossovers are an example of this. You've accepted this. It's on recording.
Okay, but yeah, I understand.
It's not my fault.
But that's a whole completely different context.
Well, it isn't. No.
It isn't. It isn't.
The point is conveyed. The point is conveyed regardless.
No, it is a completely
at the bottom of the line. The point is that something can be licensed by Marvel and still not canon to the Marvel multiverse.
I understand what you're saying. But the problem is that's a completely different context.
Jester. The context does not matter here. The only thing we're focused on is the licensing. If something can be licensed under Marvel and not be canon to the Marvel multiverse, then we need some type of distinction, some type of distinctive factor.
This is why context matters. Okay, perfect. Distinction. This is why context matters.
Wait.
The multiverse.
Okay, Oppo, ready?
How about you stop calling me retarded and just counter my argument?
Oppo.
It's just unnecessarily condescending.
I'm about to counter right now.
I'm not sitting here calling you disgustingly
okay, just shut up for a second. Okay, stupid.
Please. No, not Jester. Oppo. Jester's.
I'm muting Oping both of them.
Yeah, because okay. I'm mute one. Hello?
Which one?
Oh, Oppo. I mean Jester. My bad. Jester was refuting Oppo's point, but then that's where they just start speaking.
Okay, so why are you muting both? Crazy moderation, by the way. You're gonna mute both.
Well, you're yelling at each other, so I think we shouldn't.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's whatever. If he's gonna say we need a distinction and say context doesn't matter, he's contradicting himself in his own freaking argument. It's retarded. All I'm trying to explain to him, yes, the context does matter because the context is what gives us the actual distinction between whether or not this is canon or not canon. When we have a licensed published author talking about something that is main 616 and is something a part of like the main 616 continuity canon, which is why I brought up continuity canon. The problem that you have here bringing up crossverse and licensed publishings of crossverse has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
All right.
Jester.
Oppo.
So you're trying to say that in light of context of certain content that's been published, we can determine whether or not something is canon?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. You just labeled your distinctive factor for me. Do you understand that?
What I just said? Isn't that what I just said?
Okay, so if you've accepted that as the factor, then can you show me how? Wait. Actually, let me think about this because that doesn't even sound right. Simple context alone, label something as canon to you?
It would be something like.
Wouldn't there need to be some type of external verification?
Let me answer your question. So it wouldn't just be. So it would be something as in where we reach this in this debate, the licensing, the publishing of being an actual Marvel works, and the context of what they're publishing and licensing for.
Okay, I understand now. Okay. So you think that in context of what they're publishing, right, we can determine whether or not something's canon. So you're trying to say that something like a crossover would be outlandish to assume that it's canon?
Yes.
I think that's complete bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Okay, Oppo, I'll ask you this question.
Do you want to know why that's bullshit? I'm going to tell you why that's bullshit. I'm going to tell you why that's bullshit. It doesn't matter how much... Wait, no, because it's my point. It's my point. It's my counterpoint right now. Wait, Jester, your argument here is complete bullshit. Just because something differs from a certain continuity, just because something doesn't look like Marvel, doesn't make it Marvel. You want a key example? The Dark Tower.
That's a straw man.
Dark Tower is included in the Marvel multiverse.
That's a straw man.
It's something complete. No, it isn't, because you literally said that when something appears as outlandish and it's licensed, we can determine whether or not it's canon.
No, he completely misconstrued my argument.
That's absolutely what you said. We can ask the judge.
No.
Freaksy. Did this guy not just say that when something is outlandish but it's licensed, we can determine whether or not it's canon? Yes, you are.
He completely misconstrued
your verification.
Okay, but yeah. Oppo, you did straw him man on that. That's not what he was saying.
How did I straw man him?
Horribly straw man.
Jester, repeat what you said.
Okay.
You don't even know what he said, and you're saying
I do know what he said.
So
He
tell
said
me.
He
that-
So
wants me
tell
to
me.
argue for myself. The
He
problem.
said
wants me
that.
to
He
argue.
said that. No. He said that just because it looks like because you're saying that what's it called, the DC and Marvel crossovers are clearly not canon, and Jester's saying just because it looks like it's not canon doesn't mean it's automatically not canon.
No. Jester was saying,
Oh my God.
and this is verbatim what he said, Freaksy. He
Can I
said that when
respond to him, yes or
something
no?
is outlandish and
That's not what I said.
licensed.
What?
I asked you. So when something is outlandish and it's licensed, that means that that we can determine that it's not canon. You
You're
said
taking
yes.
that. You're taking that little thing I gave you right there, and then making this conclusion that has
That's
nothing
the
to do.
only distinctive
No,
factor
it's
you've
not
given
the
me
only
so far because
conclusion.
you've been dodging my question this entire time.
No. What I'm trying to explain to you right now, Oppo, and what's not getting through your thick brain is that what I said is that the context and the licensing matter. That's why I was going to ask you the question. Why the question is important. Do you think a crossover version of Doctor Strange getting anti-feeded by a street tier from DC who isn't even part from either main continuity would lead you to believe that this person scales with the other person and in reality?
If it's canon.
Okay, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
No, you're trying to go circular. You're trying to say
No,
because
it's not
something
circular.
seems outlandish, it can't be canon.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's a
If a
horrible
random
non
street tier,
sequitur.
if a random
First
street
of all.
tier, no, you're completely misconstruing it again.
You
If a
just said
random-
if a random street tier beats Doctor
Yeah.
Strange, do you think that in DC, do you think that that's canon to what happens to Doctor Strange? And I said yes.
That's not even
If
what
it's
I'm trying
labeled
to-
as canon, yes.
That's not even what I'm trying to
Word your
explain.
argument better
Okay.
than Jester, because I just verbatim repeated what you said.
No, because you didn't verbatim repeat it and you're purposely misconstruing it again. What I'm trying to
Okay, say it
explain to you-
again then,
I'm gonna
Jester.
say
Say it
again.
again for us
I'm
all,
gonna say it better
Jester.
for you. I'm gonna say it better for you since I know you're perked up right now. I'm gonna say it better for you. Ready? The
You're
problem
insulting
is,
again for no reason.
I don't care if I'm insulting you or not.
Yeah,
If
you're
you
just
have
being a fucking retard.
okay.
Like, you literally came in here saying you wanted a calm
Bro,
conversation, and you're
doesn't mean I'm
insulting
retarded.
me.
I was memeing when I said
It is retarded.
conversation.
In my opinion, when somebody's
I didn't come
hypocritical,
in
they're
here to have it.
retarded.
I was
In my
being
opinion,
satirical.
hypocrisy
Yeah, I guess you know what a
is
joke
actually a
is. Take a joke.
qualification for
Take a
retardation.
Take a joke.
Guys, let's debate.
I agree.
Okay. If we have a non-canon crossover or a crossover that's not a 616 Strange, a random street tier from DC who is not from the main universe of DC shoots Doctor Strange in the chest and anti-feats this non-616 Doctor Strange. From this, do we draw the conclusion that he scales over 616 Doctor Strange, even though they
We're
have...
not talking about scalar. We're talking about canon.
Okay, but that's the question.
You're trying to bring in anti-feats to be the determinant for canon.
That's what that has to do with.
Continuity canon.
No, Jester, stop.
I'm not talking about content.
Oh my God.
This guy. I think he has a mental block.
Okay,
I think he has a mental block.
Oppo refute. Just let Oppo refute.
Okay.
Let Oppo refute.
Freaksy, he keeps trying to talk about continuity canon. I've said multiple times, like, the fucking differentiation between continuity canon and actual overarching canon, and why I'm talking about overarching canon here. If we can't verify that this website demonstrates overarching canon, how can we assign it to a continuity if it's not even canon in general? I mean, what sense does that make? But this guy keeps going on the continuity thing, He's completely ignoring the fact that we need some type of verification that this is even canon in the first place. When he brought up licensing, I'm not done speaking. When he brought up licensing, Freaksy, I brought up an example of something being licensed by Marvel and still being non-canon to overarching Marvel, and he accepted it.
I know.
And that example was the crossover.
Okay.
Are y'all ready to conclude? Because
I'm ready.
I'm gonna give my refutation to what he just said right now. The problem with that again, this guy is retarded. The reason why I keep bringing up continuity canon and whether something would be canon to the actual storyline, I know what you're talking about is this overarching canon for things that happen within Marvel.
Clearly, you don't.
The licensing, with things that happen within the licensing of Marvel. What I'm talking about is that
things that happen within licensing of Marvel does not determine overarching canon. We already went over that, so you're just strawmanning me.
Okay.
You're strawmanning me.
No. This is why I made
just tried to make the qualification that
This is why I'm trying to make a distinction for what I was talking about the entire time. is continuity canon, why continuity canon in this context would matter, because all you have to do to see whether or not
You're lost in the sauce, Jester.
I'm not lost in any sauce. If you let me
You're
talk,
lost in the sauce.
freak, you
You're
understand my
lost in
argument.
the sauce.
I'm lost in no
Wait,
sauce.
Oppo, let him talk.
I'm lost
Oppo, let
in
him
no
talk.
sauce. I'm lost in
Let
no
him
sauce.
talk, Oppo.
Oppo, let him talk. Let him talk.
You literally are lost in the sauce. You're
All right,
high
Jester,
off debating right now. Like this guy is.
Yo,
Guys,
unmute Jester. Yo, this nigga, bro.
keep it
Jester,
cordial, man.
You're unmuted. Jester, you're unmuted.
If you're gonna respond, if you're gonna tell me, I'm gonna respond always. But anyways, yeah. Regardless of that, all I'm trying to explain to him is that the reason why I bring up continuity canon in this specific example to whether or not this would have to do with the actual works of the author. If you literally just go and read the page and see that he's talking about a 616 null or a licensed published article or statements by an authoritative figure that we've talked about previous that has authority on the continuity, and he's specifically talking about the 616 null or this specific instance or the specific comic run, then we could see what there's a distinction for canon. It's right there. Like it's literally right there, like just us reading the page.
Wait, why is Oppo still muted?
I'm doing it.
Oh, all right.
This guy, wait, let's recap Jester's argument. They're talking about 616 Marvel, so it's canon! It's like, bro, you're not serious, Jester.
Okay,
Whoa,
I am serious. Are you saying 616?
This is not 616, though, Jester. This isn't a comic that's contributing to 616, Jester. This is an external interpretation. That's what I've been saying this whole time. You're just presupposing.
Can we go to conclusions?
Yes, we can conclude. Yes, we can conclude. You think you got my point, Freaksy?
Yeah,
you think you got my point?
I think you guys. I think y'all both like explained yourselves enough to conclude.
All right.
Whoa.
Conclude.
This is wait. He literally said something crazy.
Conclude, bro.
This is literally. This has to be 616.
The judge is asking you guys.
What are you saying, bro? They're talking about 616, so it has to be 616.
Oppo.
Yeah,
Oppo, Jester, stop.
I'm gonna make a statement on a 616 comic.
Listen,
He's asking you guys to
Jester.
conclude.
Listen,
Jester, I don't think, bro. Conclude, bro. Please, I'm begging.
You've not proven that this is any.
Valorant.
The judge has just asked both.
Yes, yo,
of you guys to
y'all
conclude.
niggas can conclude, bro. Like,
Are you guys just gonna keep ignoring
right?
him?
Like, what the fuck? Right, I'm trying to play.
I can get my conclusion first. I can get my conclusion.
If they ignore you, flip a coin to decide who wins.
Okay. I'll give my conclusion. Jester lost because, first of all, he could not give a distinction between canon and non-canon, overarchingly, of course. He could not prove that the form that he sent me was anything more than food for thought. He gave absolutely no justification as to why we should value this interpretation as canon. This guy literally tried to say, they're talking about canon, therefore what they're talking about is canon. With no fucking foundation to this, bro. Like, maybe I'm lost in the sauce. Maybe I'm lost in the sauce. But this guy gave no justification. That's why I think I won.
Okay. Yeah, I think I won. Earlier in the debate, he straight up concedes that my figure does have authority over the canon, being able to publish what is and what is not canon within it. Meaning, so I literally said, and he hasn't responded to this argument, by the way, that when he publishes this article, if you concede he has authority on what is and isn't canon, and he publishes this article, right, or publishes these statements, right, him already making these statements on the material is credible information itself, since you concede he has that authority to say what is and what isn't. And so if he has the authority already on what is and what isn't, it just devolves into this guy's made this statement on what we know already is a 616 comic. What's up?
Did you just say that Oppo conceded that the authority referring to like the author who made this statement has?
Yeah, he steel manned it.
Yeah, he steel manned it. Right, he steel manned it. So you can't say that.
Hold on. I'd also like to say something, Freaksy. I'd also like to say something.
You guys are concluding on whether. No, hold on.
What are we concluding on, bro? What are we concluding?
Right, you guys are concluding on whether this
determination of canonicity, yeah.
Right, is whether the statement's canon. You guys aren't concluding on.
He doesn't even know what he's talking about, Freaksy. He's lost in the sauce, Freaksy. He's lost in the sauce.
Okay, repeat that, Freaksy.
I said that you guys are concluding on whether that statement that you posted is like canon to Marvel. We're not like you can't bring up the point about the author. Because you guys already steel manned that.
Yeah. He's just lost in the sauce. He still don't know what we were concluding on. He's lost in the sauce.
I'm not lost in the sauce at all.
Jester, you know you didn't counter my counter argument to that, right?
It's my conclusion. Actually,
this guy fucking ignored.
I think I hit all your points. Yeah, Freaksy, the reason why that comes up, if he steelmans it and then we leave it as that and we argue over that and he doesn't revoke the steelman, we continue under that or under this assumption this guy has this authority. You don't
wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Where did that? Wait, why do you say that? Because like, what? Like, how does that make sense?
If we leave it at that, he has the authority to say what is and what isn't canon. And
just because y'all steelman and he didn't bring it back up doesn't mean that he's accepting it. You can't.
But he has to revoke the steelman.
That is
the
steelman is granting the strongest possible interpretation.
Wait, hold on, but I don't think you understand what you're concluding on, though. You guys are Justin, you guys are concluding on this scan whether it being canon.
Why don't you let Jester, why don't we let Jester finish his entire argument and then we can
go ahead.
Or sorry, his entire conclusion rather.
If he steelmans the fact that my source that wrote this has the authority to say what is and isn't canon, and then he writes this article giving his input on the source material comic, and Oppo is arguing that it isn't canon, and all I'm saying is that he's already given himself the authority because he already steelmanned it as such and never revoked the steelman. I've already won the point because he's conceded. That's why this is credible in the first place.
Jester. Are you done? Okay. Can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
You understand that what I steelmanned on was whether or not the writer was a Marvel official, and then I went on to say that Marvel officials can grant something permission to be published, but then immediately after that I also said that once they stamp it, they can't come back and impose their ideas on that publicization, and you didn't counter that, Jester. You didn't counter that. You didn't show him. I asked you to show him stamping himself. I asked you to show him that.
All right,
I asked you to show that multiple times. Yes, I literally asked for the distinction for canon.
Wait. Who's recording? I just need to see that one part.
I'm recording.
I need to see whether I need to see whether Oppo asked that or not.
Bro, we could get every vouch here.
Hold on. BB, can you clip that? Like, whether he did.
We can go to recording.
How do you do that?
You literally
I want to know if Oppo said that.
I quite literally said he can stamp this. He can't come back and impose on it afterwards, though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying.
Okay,
I know. But that doesn't. I'm just trying to see this one point.
What are you looking for?
Wait. I'm trying to understand.
No, I'm trying to see if you wait. Just hold on. I'm trying to see if Oppo directly refuted what Jester said by saying what Oppo said.
He said,
okay, show the recording. It doesn't matter what I said anymore, Jester. You failed to counter it. Just cry, bro.
Did I stamp it? He said, I asked, did he stamp it? But then says that I said he stamped it.
I've been asking for the proof that it was canon this entire time. That would be that stamp. You've never given
I don't need the recording. Never mind. I don't need the recording.
All right, can you just give your judgment, Freaksy? Just give your judgment.
Wait, BB. Can you mute both of them? Because they're going to spurge on me.
Wait. Can we make an agreement first?
No. No debating me on judgment. I know that's what you want to say. All right. I'm gonna give judgment to Oppo. But look, Jester, I know you're gonna be mad at me. I'm sorry. I'm forever your goon. But look, Oppo is arguing that you need to prove that this scan that you sent is gonna be able to overwrite Marvel, the comic, like the source material. You have yet to prove that the statement that the statement that you sent overwrites anything in Marvel. That's what Oppo keeps asking you for. But then you kept on bringing up points that hold on, let me read my notes real quick. Okay, so you can't go back. Okay, yeah, that's when Oppo says just because it's an official, why does that supersede the canon? But yeah, you never even refuted that. Hello?
Is that all, Freaksy?
Yup.
All right, I'm unmuting Jester. Good luck.
Unmute Jester, not Oppo yet. Hold up.
Bro, what is a steelman, Freaksy? Go ahead, tell me.
A steelman is holding a point.
Okay.
And giving the person.
What did he steelman?
I know
what did he steelman at this point?
He steelman whether the official is what's it called? Hold up. What did it say?
Whether the writer was an official,
yeah, whatever.
That's all I steelman.
Okay. And he says that this official would have the authority to put a stamp on what is.
I also said that once it's stamped,
let me talk, please.
Bro,
Okay, but
mute him, bro. If I'm gonna talk.
Oppo is saying that once it's just because it's stamped, that doesn't automatically overwrite what's in the source material, which is Marvel Comics.
Okay, but if he makes a statement, this is why I brought up retcon.
I thought we weren't debating, and we're gonna be here all day.
Wait, Oppo, please, wait. Just
oh my God, he's just literally just talking to me. I'm not even debating.
Jester, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, bro. This is why I brought up retcons, which is why I'm saying that statements made on top of, or this is a type of elaboration. When he says it's just what is it, food for thought? I said that's not the case, because the difference between something that would be food for thought would be something like a unedited, unpublished Twitter statement, and what he did here is essentially like, we don't even know if it's a retcon or not.
Did you miss
wait, no. Okay, wait. Jester, but what Oppo is trying to say is that you need to prove that this author has the authority to completely overwrite what's in the source material. I don't think you get that. That's what Oppo's trying to argue this entire time.
That was one of the counters.
Listen. If we basically steal man, and this is why I brought this up in this debate. If we basically steal man, this guy has this type of authority of an author, and we bring up within this type of debate that other authors could input their own canon or input their own, literally within this type of source material. If he could say something is canon or not, right? Let's say he imposes his own canon. Let's just say, for example,
in the light of publishing something.
Please stop cutting him off, bro.
I literally said that you can't go back and impose on something that he verified.
Jester, I mean,
just because he stamped something.
Oppo, let me argue, please.
Would you like me to mute him?
I don't understand. Wait, I don't understand this at all. We're just gonna have Jester.
Just mute him at this point. Okay, go ahead. I don't want this to be too long. You contending judgment.
Yeah. So when he said, oh my God, when we're talking about did he stamp on it, right? He's saying that he's overwriting what the author said. Yes.
He said, yeah, but he's saying it's not. That doesn't mean it's automatically canon.
Okay. The problem that I have here, we don't even know if we didn't even went over what the author actually said. We just have a statement relating to the canon of the comic by an authoritative figure.
Chester, I still don't think you understand. I still don't think you understand. He's saying that this scan that he posted doesn't automatically make it canon. Whether it's a Marvel official or whether it's God himself, it does not make it.
Y'all are saying the same thing, bro. Y'all are saying the same thing, bro. Let's
exactly right. So let's continue, please.
Okay. So now that we're
let's get some source material. Let's get some in comic stuff, and then we're gonna put all the scans together. Fine with you? Hello?
Where's Oppo?
He dropped him. Okay.
Where is he?
He has his hands up.
He has his hand up.
Hello? Okay. Let's continue.
So let's verify something here. So the point was on whether that thing by itself just makes it canon. So if I substantiate,
yes, bro. Let's just get some source material.
Okay, so if I put that together with some source material, you'd accept that, yes?
If I agree with it, I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm just going to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that together with
if you can persuade me that your source material is correct, then yes.
Cool. That's fine.
All right, let's get it going, man. Yo, I know he's not here, though. Bro, but shout out Isosa, man. Gotta shout him out in all my debates. Yes, sir.
Isosa?
That's my goat. That's my goat. That's my goat.
I do not rock with Isosa. He has the same weird
British my goat
accent.
Jester just hating. What the fuck?
Bro, what? You say you don't say something about British people, too. That really exposed you, bro.
Bro, there's a few good accents, like Jamal.
Yo, before I say the next thing that I want to say, how many people in here are Indian, man?
Don't tell me you don't fuck with Jamal.
I want to come on stage to call.
Oh, yeah, if you're Indian, you're fucking done. I'm sorry.
I'm no Indian. Bro, why are you so mad at me, pianist? Why are you so mad at me? I'm in tears. Man. I couldn't hop on last night, pianist, bro. We could play after this, bro. I'm telling you. Bro, we could play, bro. We could play right after this, bro.
I like shit.
I'm not lying like shit, bro. I'm not lying. Argument.
Sure. Yeah, Noel speaks through one of his spawn and straight up states that he is that you can't use darkness against him because he is the darkness.
Can I see that?
Yeah, it's stated right here.
Let's see.
And he's talking to, if you remember
Hold
the
on,
one
hold
he
on.
was
Let's slow down. Let's slow down. Let's slow down.
Yeah,
Let's
go
slow
ahead.
down. He
Yeah,
said something.
no, it's nothing. It's
All right.
nothing. I'm not shocked.
All the rejections, all the doubts, all the glib jokes and self-defeats. It's him. You dare turn darkness upon me? I am the darkness. Okay.
Yes.
This is weird. You want to know why this is weird?
Why is it weird?
Because when Jean Grey looked through Noel's mind, she saw that he was completely separate from the
I don't think
darkness,
she's
and that the
credible.
darkness predicted. Why is she not credible, bro?
Yeah, because she's
She
getting
was
like mind
literally.
raped, and it could be an infallible statement.
Can you show me that? Can you show me
Yeah.
her getting mind raped?
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Who are you guys referring to?
I'm
Jean Grey
referring to
looked into
Jean
Noel's
Grey
mind.
right now,
Jean
a
Grey.
noted
Do you know
telepath.
what's spit?
Bro, Raz
Yeah.
pre-talked this.
She was getting like passively negged in her mindscape. She was getting
Oh,
beat up.
was she? Oh, was Noel manipulating her?
Yeah. She couldn't survive looking into his head. Yeah, she literally couldn't take it. She like
That's not what she
gets
said. She
knocked
literally
unconscious.
said, "Oh my god, all I see is dark." That doesn't mean she can't survive it,
Oh,
bro.
she literally collapses,
searched through it
Hold on, I'll
and
get
found
you.
the fucking Enigma Force.
Yeah.
She collapses,
By the
yet
way,
she perfectly recalls the events that happened in Noel's life.
Yeah, we don't know whether or not she perfectly recalls it or not. That's what's in
Yes, we
question
do.
right
It's
now.
literally verifiable.
The
It's
problem,
literally verifiable.
I don't
It's
think it's
verifiable.
verifiable. I don't think it's
Oh,
verifiable.
really?
Because
Oh,
there's
really? Send the scan. Send
there
the
are
scan. Send the
contradictions there.
scan.
I am
Send the
hold on,
scan.
let me scan the scan. Yeah, chillax, buddy. Yeah, hold on. I'll pull it right now.
Oh, are you lost in the sauce?
I'm lost in the sauce, man. Nah, this is about to get really bad for Jester. Like, this credibility argument is really bad because, like, literally everything that Jean Grey recalls is, like, panel by panel correlated to actual events. So, if anything, the only thing that would be invalidated here is Noel's claim that he is the darkness. A self-declared claim, by the way.
Can you show me that panel by panel?
I'm waiting for the Jean Grey scan. The scan where she collapses literally shows the panel by panel. Like the scan right below, right,
oh my god,
right before.
comics thingy is like humongous on my page on Firefox. Hold on.
Bro, who wants me to fucking cook Tyrell on some fucking KD?
Do it right now.
Yo, can we please hurry this big up, bro?
In the finals, and we saw that
KD
got
go.
open looks due to Curry generating fucking good looks for him. Yeah.
Yo, you guys need to find a new moderator. You guys are making me bored.
And when we evaluate,
don't leave Jet. Don't leave.
Curry was the far more impactful player. There's the same.
I think this will be. I don't know if Jester has any good scaling after this, bro. So after I debunk this, I don't know.
Hey, Kyrie.
Paths, come on.
Oh my god. LeBron getting his fifth. Let's go.
Or Woot.
She literally. Okay, so Freaksy. So in the same panel.
Are you talking to Freaksy? You're talking to me. You're talking to me, man. You're talking to me, man.
Yeah, but I know I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. And
I'm waiting
Freaksy.
for the scan, man. I'm waiting for the scan.
Posting scans. You can listen to me while I post the scans and talk to Freaksy and you. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm posting scans right now. Can
you wait to like say an argument before we have the evidence? Please, pretty please, with the cherry on top.
What?
I just want to see the evidence before we start arguing. You know, man.
Yeah, sure. I could post it at the same time while I post it. It's fine. Like,
can you just post it and then start arguing?
Man, we could do both. I mean, I don't see the problem with the other one, but that's
okay.
Fine.
So where's the post?
Yeah, we're posting it right now. I'm just gonna be copy and paste. I have to do a hand motion. You're like in the Speed Force right now.
Yes.
Acid trip, but yeah, probably. Probably are.
Yo, Jester, it's a crazy anti-feed if you agree I'm on acid right now and you're losing.
I'll disagree with that, but.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Yeah, here's the panel.
Send the rest of them. Okay, so.
Wait, stop. Wait, no.
There's more.
I'm the one that's arguing.
I have to give the argument.
I have to give the argument.
You're gonna make it better for me.
I'm gonna make it way better. I'm not making it better for you.
Yes, you are, bro. You're making it so much better for me.
Not at all.
All right, are you ready?
No, I'm not ready. I'm still posting scans. Here it is. Here's the last scan. Freezy, can you see them?
Yeah, I see them. Okay. Wait. Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay. She literally looks into his mind. The first thing that she says when she looks into his mind is this. Hold on. The first thing she says, there is another react. Wait, that's not the first scan. My bad.
Yeah, that is not the first scan at all, Jester.
Jester, the molester. It was a misread, bro. Winning Diego Harnier. Let me show. All right.
It's not funny.
Yeah, it is funny. I think it's funny to me. Yeah, the first thing that she said.
This is why Chase didn't want to debate.
Wait, chill. Please, just debate. Don't argue.
Yeah, the first thing that she says is literally that she can't find anything, and then she can't find anything to hurt him, and then she continues going through these quote unquote events while like struggling. Well, she doesn't show she's struggling on this panel, but then she makes this statement. But he's the god of the abyss, but he is not the darkness, which it gets contradicted a couple of times, right? By the statement and by the material itself. Wait, I'm just giving an argument. I
You're
already said it
giving
was
multiple points.
So, yeah, but I'll just focus on this one then. But yeah,
Or do you want to argue that it's contradicted, or do you want to
He
argue that she's incredible?
He said he's gonna focus on the point.
Yeah, I want to focus on this one.
Which
We'll elaborate
point?
on
That she's incredible, or that it's contradicted?
That she's incredible. She's incredible. Yes.
Okay, we'll talk about that first.
Yeah, the problem that she's having here, she makes a contradiction in the first part, and then she talks about how she's going through these events and makes this statement: how about he is not the darkness, right?
Yeah.
But then we go on and see that while she's trying to read through his mind, she's actually struggling to, and then she collapses.
Struggling to read somebody's mind does not discredit something.
Yeah,
where
but that
are
means
you
can't.
drawing that conclusion from?
Yeah,
Wait, do you want to know how we can actually verify Jean Grey's telepathic ability here? There are multiple panels here that are actually like literally the art is copied and pasted onto here of Noel's experiences. Like we can correlate this to different comics. For example, the Venom run number 4. I'm about to send screenshots right now. This is the first example I'd like to give. The example of the Celestials, which we see in, I think this is the second scan you sent. This artwork for the Celestials is exactly the same on when they intruded in Noel's quote-unquote space. The scan's sending my internet's pretty bad. So we'll just give that a sec before I continue. I'm not done with my point yet, though. There's a few instances that I'd like to cover, just like for the sake of preponderance.
Okay.
I'm really sorry about that. It's atrocious, but there's some. Okay, so this is the first one. So we can directly correlate the artwork. Is it still processing? Do you see it? It's processing for me. Okay, yes. There we go. So the artwork on this is exactly the same as the artwork on when the gods are intruding in the vision that Jean Grey is seeing. That's correlation number 1 to verify her telepathic ability. Now, if we continue down the same exact issue, the issue which I know you've read, so I really don't see why I'd have to continue sending panels for this, we see that another verifiable example of her telepathy being accurate is Noel making the Necrosword. That artwork is exactly the same. In fact, the artwork where we see Noel getting taken down by the avatar for the Enigma Force is also exactly the same. When he falls and they're both stabbing each other, there's another one. We can just use correlations here to verify Jean Grey's telepathy, and what this would bring us to is that these self-declared statements, such as, I am the darkness, I control the abyss, all of these self-declared statements that lack evidence that Noel makes, those would be the invalid statement.
Okay. Alright. So my problem with this, you're saying, I know a couple of things, or I'm not saying that she's completely incorrect, but what I'm saying is that the more that she kept looking into his mind, even from the beginning, she started struggling. And the more that she keeps looking into his mind, and for example, as to make what is it? The specific statement when she says that he is not the darkness. I feel like that statement, and I'm gonna elaborate on this in a second here. When
you keep retracting. Wait, can I ask you a question?
Wait.
It's a really quick question. It's like a yes or no.
No.
It contributes to the first point you made. Okay, you said. All right, you know the first scan you sent, it said, I am the darkness. I just want to know, because when you keep saying that she's contradicting herself, is that what you're referring to? Or is there something else?
No, there's a couple other scans where the same thing gets stated, plus on top of the articles, which I'm saying is that all of them together. Yeah.
We already dismissed the articles. We're talking about scans.
No. We didn't necessarily dismiss the articles. We dismissed the articles by themselves, but the articles hosted up with the material to see if they're which is what we're saying, to see if it fits the mind state of what the author is actually trying to say. If it keeps getting written that he is devoid, and then the articles elaborate on top of it.
I don't think the article is necessarily relevant.
But
we've already went over this. We can talk to Freaksy about
Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. Yes, we can't. Okay, yeah. Now you want to talk to Freaksy.
I'm just saying that Freaksy already understands this. You see, the verification of the articles.
Do we have a moderator?
Yeah. Where's BB?
Exactly, because he's gonna keep interrupting me.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so all I'm trying to say, earlier we literally just talking about how it's literally just the articles by themselves that you don't take as credible, and you want to see some type of source material along with them to see if it matches like the mind state of the author. But if I post
that doesn't encompass the whole point.
But this is what I'm telling you. If I post a consistent screen of scans where he says that he is the void, or scans implying that he is the void and is the darkness, on top of the article substantiated in Marvel.com, I would have the preponderance.
Yes, you sent scans, not the articles. Just argue off of the scans, Jester. You've already lost the point on whether or not those articles, those interpretations, or anything else but food for thought. So let's just argue scan for scan, Jester. It's the easiest way that we can keep this.
I literally specified
listen. We can keep going in circles on this already, but Freaksy gave the judgment for this. I mean, you could not verify your articles as anything else but food for thought.
Let's ask Freaksy. Let's ask Freaksy.
Sure, we can ask
Freaksy. Were we not just talking about the articles by themselves? But then I literally said after, if I I literally asked him too, if I take the articles and combine them with source material, would that be fine? And Oppo says yes.
No, I said yes because of the scans.
I'll get the
is what I said
right
because of the scans. I said because of the scans.
The scans. Yeah, that's exactly what you said.
What do you mean you're gonna pull up the recording? Oh my god.
That's what you said, Jester.
Jester, this is what I'm is your argument weak without fucking bullshit articles? Is that the problem here?
No, it's not
you don't think you can beat me without appealing to fucking BS articles that you can't verify?
BS
already lost the point that these articles are nothing else but interpretations meant for food for thought.
Not necessarily.
Stop leaning on this officiality. We've already gotten judgment on this.
We've concluded.
It is what we concluded on. You can ask Freaksy about it.
But regardless of that, but regardless of that, from
this is why we're never going to progress because Jester doesn't know how to send scans.
Wait, can somebody else take my place as judge? I want to talk about basketball, bro. I'm not.
No, bro. No. It took us too long to find an agreed upon judge.
Tyrell in public.
No. Freaksy, do it after. Freaksy, do it after, please.
Okay. Fine, bro.
Okay.
By the way, Freaksy, because I know I was talking to Jester about these correlations, I'm just sending them on chat for you, just so you can see them as well. Because I don't want to get.
Up here, Tyrell.
Wait, where in scans?
Katie's not.
Yeah. You see those? They're just literally the correlations that verify Jean Grey's telepathy. That's all.
Yeah, all right.
I just want to make sure that you don't miss that because I think that's a pretty important part of my argument. You know. Here's the last one that I mentioned, where he's fighting Enigma Force. I actually kind of like Marvel Inverse. I'm gonna have to get into this. Right?
Wait, can you repeat one more time what these?
It's kind of fun.
What these scans are proving?
Yeah. So Jester tried to invalidate Jean Grey's telepathic ability. So basically, I'm just bringing up these scans that come from the Venom run to show that Jean Grey's telepathy actually exactly correlates with the events that occurred in reality. Okay. Just to verify her telepathic ability. That's all. So you see, so I'm gonna just walk you through it real quick. So you see the screen, you see the screenshot where Noel is using an anvil and he's forging a weapon. The one that I sent. Okay, that is in Jester's second scan. That's in Jester's second scan that he sent in the most recent chain of scans as a telepathic memory. You see, I'm just showing you. Yeah. So I'm just showing you that. Because I'm telling you, because they're two different runs. This is Jean Grey remembering. This is Jean Grey using her telepathic ability to look into Noel's past. Jester tried to discredit that, so I was just bringing up this correlation to verify it.
Okay. I see what you mean now.
Yeah, so now we're talking about the direct contradictions within the telepathy.
All right.
Okay.
So we're just waiting for Jester to send some scans, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So the problem that I have right here is that, she could get some things right, but at the same time, she could also get some things wrong. And the reason why I think she has gotten some things wrong, for example, the statement where she says that he is not the darkness is because he's been stated he states himself that, and I feel like Noah is a credible character on this, that he is the darkness. And wait, stop. It's not just a statement. I'm bringing up new information again.
I understand that, but I'm saying we just talked about
don't
this.
Interrupt me. If we're gonna just do this,
send the scans before you argue, Jester.
Okay, but I'm sending them as I'm arguing. I don't care. I don't really care.
Okay, but we can't follow with what you're saying unless you send the scans first. That's the thing. Because we're not seeing your referentials at all.
You can see it right after because you're gonna it's not hard to do that unless you're retarded.
So why did fucking Mo Bamba just come into my brain?
Yeah, here it is.
Calling.
Here's that scan.
Thank you. This is extremely blurry. What does this
literally gonna fucking.
Wait, I thought the statements were from Noel, Jester.
One's from. I didn't see all the statements were from Noah. I said that.
Because thinking the unthinkable is what I do every day. Today we're up against a primordial god of darkness. According to the data frenzy, it's already murdered. Okay, this is just saying that he's a god of the darkness. This isn't saying that he is the darkness.
Okay.
This is actually contradicting what you're trying to argue. By you making this distinction that he's the god of the darkness, that literally implies that he's ruling over the darkness. Can you tell me how it's not contradictory for somebody to rule over the darkness yet simultaneously be the darkness?
Okay, here's the problem I'm saying. It literally states specifically that he's a primordial god of darkness.
Define primordial.
Like fundamental.
Okay, can I see a definition for that, please?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
I got ho. So why can't I type in general? Hello. They violated. Oh, he
you got it? Or you just want to snip it for you? Just click on it.
Delete the stage, bro.
Wait, what happened? What happened? I can't see that image. Oh, you linked it. You
10
linked it.
reactions and
Yeah.
they'll fucking delete the state.
Chill. Existing at or from the beginning of time, primeval. Okay. Is that what you're using, or are you using?
Think they're gonna listen to us anymore, to be honest with you.
Wait. We can get Freaksy back in here. Fundamental.
I'm trying to say it means fundamental.
I don't understand how that could even be consistent, because we both know that when Noel is referred to as a god, he's often actually referred to as a primeval god verbatim. You've actually showed me the scans where
Primeval
Noel
god?
is
Wait, where's that scan? I don't think that's ever
primeval.
stated.
I'll look for it. Hold on.
Yeah, go
It's
look
like,
for it. Yeah, that's never stated. Yeah. I
Um,
have a doc. I mean, I could go look through all of it. I don't think.
I think it's actually
stated.
stated.
Wait, hold on. I just want to get mad at me for deleting this thing.
Wait.
You feel
Yo,
me?
hold on. I got a question. I got a question.
Yo, can we
Hey,
just
can we?
I got a question. I got one question.
Yeah.
What's your question? Awesome goofies, bro. Nah, I'm joking. How you doing, bro? That's my question.
Who is this?
nobody. Can we just debate in the server?
You said what?
Wait. We'll just take this to private. We could just take this to private if you want, Jester.
Yeah,
You said I'm a nobody.
Wait,
Let's just finish
y'all
this
want
in
to
private.
finish it today?
Freaksy, we're finishing today. Let's go to the water team. Go to water team. If you're cool with that, Jester.
have to disagree there. 'Cause I think it's a bit more consistent where it says that he is. So we'll grab those skins.
Yeah, we'll just talk about that.
Wait, is there? Yeah, we'll talk about that.
It's at the bottom.
It's at the bottom.
It's at the bottom.
It's at the bottom. Let me see.
It's like the last sentence, like on our clip.
And Venom, I know it's hard to believe, don't lie. Being an already and menace.
Let's face it, every great Marvel saga has an overwhelming adversary at its heart. Null is a primeval deity created in the era of the first firmament.
And the gospel, according to okay. I see what you're talking about. All right, let me go get this then. Yeah,
We could just talk about him being the void if you want.
Yeah, we could talk about him being the void.
Primordial semantics.
Yeah. We could get past that because it's just gonna become like definition hunting, and then that's gonna get weird, right? So
yeah,
because there's one scan for each side. Let me see if I get another statement, and we'll talk about it. That's fine with you?
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright, chill. Where was it?
Fresh is here. What?
Yes.
Fresh is alive? Oh shit!
What? Is Fresh in VC?
He's in the VC.
He's been around.
He has, bro. I haven't seen him, bro.
Yeah,
I need to put him for water team.
Forko keeps asking me to say that, bro. Chill, bro.
Freaksy, bro. Say stupid. What?
Like, yo, what the fuck?
Forko's a schizo. I'm crying.
Hold on. Yo, is he not here?
No, he's in the VC below.
You're lying.
He is.
Hold on. Let me go get this real quick.
I true if I say, bro.
Alright.
Bro, I can't, bro.
Wait, you want a timestamp for video?
Video?
Yeah, it's like Marvel lore. You know about the Marvel lore videos they post on YouTube?
Yeah, this is like the same case as the articles, Jester. I do not have any
so?
you don't have any panels?
No, I have the scans. I was gonna post some panels with the video, but I'm saying
can we talk about the panels, and then like if you need the video we can go over the video? Like
yeah, that's valid. Where was it? Here it is.
So I just feel like we keep bringing in these external sources and it leads to like this meta debate and bullshit. And I'm just trying to
here it is.
be straightforward, you know.
Do you know about the witch cult?
The witch cult? No.
Yeah.
I do not.
Yeah, I think they straight up.
Wait, actually, I think I might. I think you've told me about it before. Actually, just send the scan anyways.
Yeah, they make the statement as well. Let me send it real quick. Where was it? Here it is. Bro, I can't load these up on Firefox. Like, it's horrible. Hold up. And Chrome lags my PC. Just give me 2 seconds.
You're good.
Here he is. Sent the screenshot. And then void. Where was it, bro? Yeah, that doesn't even load. This, bro.
Could you get on phone maybe, or do you want to tell me what like run it is, and I can get it for you?
I think it's 2. Chapter 2.
Of what?
King in Black directly.
Oh, I'm already on King. Okay. These ads are obnoxious. Oh my god. All right. Issue 2.
Yo, I'm sorry, but I'm probably not gonna be a competent judge because I don't even know what y'all have been arguing for a minute, bro.
What?
Wait, Luke, have you been paying attention, Luke?
I'm gonna block Freaksy, bro.
Wait. I'm gonna ask you something, Freaksy. I'm gonna test something, Freaksy.
Yes.
You remember the part about the correlation between like gene gray and telepathy,
I know
right?
that. Yeah.
Okay. So from there, he sent one scan, and it's talking about a primordial god of darkness, and then we had a semi-point about like what primordial means, and we both agreed to just mutually leave it. And he's basically literally just going into like scans that substantiate Null being the darkness.
Okay,
you didn't miss anything.
So Josh is saying where this scan says Null is a primordial god of darkness.
No. He's getting a different scan. I have to get the scan for him because his thing's not loading. But he's basically just getting a scan that's gonna. No, he's basically just no. That's not what I'm saying, Freaks. He's getting something different, but his Chrome's not loading. So listen, we're basically just on this point where Jester's trying to substantiate that Null is the darkness. Okay.
Yes.
In an attempt to discredit Jean Grey's telepathy. You didn't miss anything, Freaks. If you remember my correlation point, that's literally like where we picked up from. All right. I'm looking for this witch thing right now, Jester.
Yeah, okay. I think it's an issue.
Y'all are still looking for scans. So while y'all are doing that, if you think Kobe is over LeBron, I want you to take a gun and point at your head.
It's a literal
please.
mental illness.
Or go to a mental institution. Because Kobe, actually, no, I want to bring up something. I hope you all know that MJ is not the GOAT simply because Kobe copied MJ's fucking everything about MJ, and he even like
relax.
Because look.
Relax, I'm about to ask something. No, I'm about to ask something.
Kobe's worse than MJ at everything.
I don't watch basketball. I don't see any witches.
Here it is.
You got it?
Oh my god, Firefox loaded, bro. Okay, here it is. You know, Rex got like a piece of Grendel fell inside of Rex, and it gave him cosmic awareness, and then Rex states that
show me the scan.
Yeah, I was just supposed to.
Y'all don't know that.
It's hard for me to follow.
My bad. Yeah, he straight up states that. Knows he's never seen the true form of the darkness. He says that knows the true form.
Okay, let me see.
Y'all don't know.
When the men, I wasn't in my position. Do it to this day. I was nothing special. But I had learned that day that I had never seen true darkness. What are you talking about?
He's referring to Null.
Wait, do you know what darkness means?
It's in reference to Null.
I understand. I understand that like he's talking about Null.
Yes.
But he's not talking about the fact that he's never seen the true darkness, as in the true void. He's talking about he's never seen true darkness, as in like darkness's actual definition. We can say. Would you like to say like a gloomy, depressed state or tone in correlation to Null? Or what do you want to say? The quality of state of being dark?
I disagree because for the entirety of this run, darkness gets interchanged pretty easily with the void.
With the void? Show me that then, please.
It's really like consistent. I'll show you a couple of statements.
I had never seen true darkness. I think that also like a fraction of the void could be classified as true darkness, or like a product of the void. Like if something's coming from, I'm proving it through reasoning. If something's coming from true darkness, the quote unquote true darkness that's being said here, because we're not even talking about Oblivion's true realm, but if we were talking about like true darkness, he could literally just see a fraction of the true darkness and say, "I've never seen true darkness," because that fraction of the true darkness is beyond what he's ever seen.
Here's the thing, I understand what you're saying. The thing that's in question here is whether I was trying to prove whether or not null is the darkness, and you're saying the opposite. So,
okay, yeah, but my problem here is this statement can be said about a fraction of the darkness. That's what I'm saying. We don't know to which extent.
We'll get on that later. If
listen,
that's the case.
We don't know to which. No, but that's the immediate contention here.
No, but that wouldn't be immediate contention. That would be whether or not that. Okay, that would be
response. Wait. I think that we should put I think we should put the point about like the void being conflated with darkness and stasis. Like I think we should talk about this. I think this is a much more direct
let's talk about
contention.
This. Okay, so I feel like this contention specifically has to do whether like the continuation of this, whether or not null being the darkness would make him stronger than Oblivion in the first place, right? Which I think that would be like a valid contention to this currently. The point that we're on right now is whether or not
he is the darkness.
Yes.
What I'm saying is that we don't know to which extent this guy has seen darkness. So when he says, "I have never seen true darkness," we wouldn't be able to.
Oh, he's seeing it right now. He's seeing it right now in this game.
We wouldn't be able to determinately say this guy has seen the true void off of him saying, "I have never seen true darkness."
He is
literally just in a state of being taken aback by what Oppo.
Oppo. Do you not know about Oppo? That's incorrect. Do you not know about the symbiote hive mind?
The symbiote, yeah, I do know about the symbiote hive mind. What about it?
Do you know why he's saying that? Why he's like making these statements right here? Like, do you know how?
Why?
Yeah, because you know Grendel, like no spawn. No. Yeah, Grendel was like no spawn, and like Grendel like basically is inside of that guy right now. And he's like,
I don't get your point.
Yes,
that doesn't. Okay, so then we just question Gwendel's true extent. Then what is Gwendel seeing?
They all see the all symbiotes see the same thing.
Seeing what is that?
They share the collective unconsciousness.
Okay, but what do they see though? What are we seeing?
They see the darkness.
True darkness. Okay, but they yes, okay. So this is presupposing. This is presupposing that they could even comprehend true darkness, or that they'd be able to determine what true darkness is. If they've never seen true darkness, this is what I'm saying. This is a knowledge claim, Jester. Listen, if they've never seen true darkness, then they wouldn't be able to determinately say what true darkness is.
But they have.
Now you're trying to assert. Wait. You're trying to assert that null is true darkness, right?
Okay. Yes.
And they see null. Okay, so then you have to prove null is the true darkness, then.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
You're just presupposing that he is and going off of somebody saying they've seen true darkness.
So the problem that you're having here, Oppo, is that what I'm telling you is that Grendel and these guys share these collective unconsciousness. They all see the same thing. They share null's perspective. So
Can you prove that they share null's perspective?
Scan.
Wait, what did you just say?
They share null's perspective. Out. I'm not lagging.
Wait, so if they share null's perspective, then it's null saying that he's never seen true darkness?
No, they're saying that he is the true darkness.
But that doesn't make sense. They're looking through his eyes, aren't they?
Not necessarily. They just know.
But you just said they share the same vision as him.
Yes, but they would also exist within this void, which they were birthed from, and make this conclusion.
Okay, but they can't see. They only see what null's look. So the void that null is in is the true darkness.
No,
you just conceded that null isn't the void. You just conceded that null isn't the void. Wait, I'm gonna tell you. Can I please tell you why I think that you just conceded this?
No. I'm gonna
why can't I give my argument? Wait. This is actually much more important.
This is why I need moderation.
I'm not cutting you off. I gave a counter argument, and you're not letting me. You're trying to not let me substantiate my counter argument.
No.
Listen to me.
You're strawmanning me again.
Just listen to me, Jester. I'm not
listening to me. You're not listening to me.
I'm going to give you my point here. I haven't been able to give my point yet.
I've been trying to give my actual point without you going off like this misconstruction, bro.
It's not a misconstruction. Then that's not a word.
It is a misconstruction.
Jester, you just agreed. Jester, you just agreed that these symbiotes see through Null's vision. If that's on recording, you agree to that.
Not just that.
No.
You keep cutting Freaksy here.
I'm not done. Freaksy, are you here, Freaksy? Yes, he is. Listen, Jester, you just agreed.
No, I did not.
I wasn't done talking. You're half-truthing me.
I wasn't. You're the one that's half-truthing me. I'm not.
No, I'm not.
What are you talking about?
You said.
Oppo, you're literally cutting me off and saying that you just agreed to this. I do agree to that, but that's not the only thing that they could see
through Null's vision.
They have their own eyes too.
Then what are you talking about? Then why can't they just? Okay. They have their.
If you're asking what I'm talking about, then sit down and fucking listen. Then you understand, freak. Bro, stop cutting me off. I've been trying to say it, but you keep interrupting interrupting me.
keep
Hello?
cutting me off. You're not
This guy's
listening to
retarded.
my
No,
stand.
you're literally cutting me off. You're delusional. You're a
Jester,
schizophrenic.
you didn't let me give my counterpoint.
Schizophrenic.
I asked
You're
you whether or not you
schizophrenic. Hello?
something. I asked you whether or
And
not
I'm trying to answer you. When I try to answer your question, you just continue on and start. Oh my god, you start rambling. I try.
And then I tried to
my
tell you how
answer's
you
not
conceded
finished.
off of that
Okay,
answer.
no, but if my answer is not finished and you're just going off like something that's not even my full answer.
Jester, you literally stopped talking. That's why I started.
No, I did not. No, I was literally trying to continue.
I asked you,
talking over me.
Jester, so they see through the visions of Noel, right? And then you were like, yes. And then I was like, okay.
But then I tried
and
to continue. I tried to elaborate
further.
No, I literally tried to elaborate further than that, and you started talking over me, which
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not trying to do this, bro. Just go, baby. Fucking have the baby get his bottle, bro. Goo goo gaga.
Yo,
Goo
yeah.
gaga.
I mean,
Baby
it's
gets his
not goo
bottle,
goo
bro.
gaga. You're
Go
just
ahead.
fucking
It is
retarded, bro. Like, you just don't know how to
cutting
stop,
me
bro.
off,
Like, you
and you're
literally,
crying
you're the
until
one
you get
cutting me
your
off.
way,
You're just
bro.
being
It's
retarded,
okay.
bro. Like, you're
Like,
trying
this
to
is what
cut
I'm
me off for
talking
no
about, bro. You're
reason,
just
bro.
crying until you get your way. Goo goo gaga. Goo
I
goo
mean,
gaga. Go
you
ahead.
can say goo gaga all you want. You're off a perk.
Give your
I don't really care, bro.
extrapolation,
Like,
bro. Give your
yeah,
extrapolation,
go
bro.
ahead.
Goo goo gaga.
Yes, all I'm
Give your
trying to explain
extrapolation.
to you
Goo
is
goo
that
gaga.
they've seen. Oh my god. They could see through their own eyes, but they also have the perspective of Null, and they come to this conclusion that Null is a true void, which is why when Grendel fell into Rex, Rex is like, I've never seen true darkness up till now.
I don't see where he's saying that Null's the true void.
He's referring Null.
Where? Where does it say that? It says that he's seen true darkness. Null can be true darkness and not be the void. That's what I've said already.
Okay, so now can we go? Okay, so the point that we put in stasis is gonna have to get revived now to where we see where darkness is interchangeable with void.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Let's go get this.
Because Null actually says that he exists in the darkness, and Null actually separates himself from the darkness in the Venom run that I've already referred to. So
how does he separate himself from it?
He quite literally says that he is the king of the darkness, that the darkness is his realm, not him, but his realm. Here, look. Here, I'm gonna send the scan right now in Venom. In the Venom.
That doesn't mean that he isn't the darkness.
It does. That's exactly what it means.
No,
he literally separates himself from the darkness. Here, I'm gonna read word for word right here what he says. I'm gonna read word for word. I'm gonna read word for word.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna read word for word. Okay.
Read it word for word.
Those that saw my home, the home being the darkness, as incomplete, as clay for their unwanted designs.
Post a scan.
Finished.
Post a scan.
Yeah. I already sent this, but
no, we already sent it. Just ping it.
Wait, I think I did. Did I not send this full scan? It's the one where they're talking about the gods. Okay, my bad. I'm about to send it right now. I can't copy paste. Why can't I copy paste this?
They miss you in right now. I'll post it for you right now.
It's the Venom. It's Venom 2018 number 4. It's literally like the second scan that's in it. Wait, I got it.
Cool.
If you could post it faster than me post it, but
if you got it, you got it, bro.
It's loading.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to talk until the scan sends, but I would like to say that I'd like to extrapolate before you start countering.
I mean, you're reading out, so go ahead. I don't really care.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I just don't want to get counted before I start.
Yeah, for anybody who's asking, nobody's even listening to this debate. It's literally just me and them just going off on it.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's low-key true.
Yeah, nobody's listening
Freaky,
to it.
are you
It's
not
me and him that want
listening?
to go at it. Yeah, no, he's not.
I'm listening a little bit.
Freaky, you're not listening, Freaky?
He's not.
No, a little bit.
What is the...
Let's stop.
A little bit, then you can give a judgment?
Oppo.
Luke, are you listening?
No, not enough to give judgment, bro. I'm sorry, it's not enough.
Oppo.
Jutsu, are you listening, Jutsu?
No, he's not.
I think he said I'm a sheep.
Jutsu, are you listening?
Nobody's listening, bro.
Jutsu, are you listening?
I've been listening the whole time, and I think Oppo is one low diff. Jester really is ass, and needs to hit the fucking like SS. I don't know.
What?
Shut up, bro.
And I was the moderator, by the way.
I have the scan. Freaksy, please pay attention, Freaksy, please.
Bro.
No, Freaksy, drop down, bro.
Oh, Freaksy, please, Freaksy. We literally agreed on you judging. You said you could.
I didn't think it was gonna take this long, bro.
It won't take much longer, bro. Wait, it's been 46 minutes. It's been 46 minutes.
I've been debating since 12.
Almost capping like crazy.
It's 12:42.
Crazy.
What?
My computer's on a different time zone than my phone.
This guy's dishonest.
12, bro.
Look.
Can we just no, if you guys continue tomorrow, I promise I'll listen to it fully.
Can you just listen right now, Freaksy?
Oh my
Listen,
God.
if y'all really
Yeah,
need me to give judgment, I can. I've been listening.
Listen.
Can we just record it then and just like leave it then, bro? I don't want to stop right now.
Listen.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all should just did. Y'all trying to do this later today? Cause
No, I'm trying to get this over with because I literally don't have any free time except at night.
Oh wait.
I can give judgment. I can give judgment. I've been listening.
Timmy's judge.
That's Timmy's judge. Like Oppo.
Timmy's comes up here, I'm literally just gonna start fucking packing his ass.
Yeah, bring him up here. No,
Unban the goat.
I literally watched this guy fucking put a fucking cake of like whipped cream on his face and run around like a little British loser.
No! We're done. Everybody leave. We're done. Everybody leave. We're done. He leaked. Everybody leave.
I made this public already, Jester. You're missing it. Did this already.
Wait. What did Timmy's do?
He fucking got a little one of those like whipped cream pies and like the plastic containers that you pie your teachers with, bro. He put that shit on his face and then he started running around with this little Aussie accent with fucking whipped cream all over his face like a little loser.
Yo, Timmy's beat Naya and Timmy's beat Naya, bro.
You know that shit is not true.
You beat Naya. You beat Naya.
Are we not talking about the same person?
Yo, Jester, I'm gonna slap your grandma with the cheese panini and add some ham so she gets some meat.
Can y'all move these guys down? Can y'all move these guys down so me and Jester can continue?
Yo, Press is packing.
All right, can we continue?
Okay. What I'm saying is that if we can't get with
please
Oppo,
continue,
we can literally figure out a time. If you're only available in the night, I'm only available in the night as well.
Yes, but this is just gonna happen again.
Wait, Forco said he can judge though. What's wrong with Forco?
Jester doesn't want Forco judging.
Me and him both know we're not gonna let Forco judge.
I don't mind Forco judging. I think Chase is troll.
Yeah, Forco doesn't troll. Like when it's a serious debate, he doesn't troll.
Bro, Forco owns you, bro.
Wait. I'll agree to dismiss. Wait, Jester. We can make like a standard. I'll agree to dismiss it if you think it's troll.
What's troll?
Like Forco's judgment. If that's your issue, if you think he's gonna troll.
I just don't. I don't trust his judgment like at all.
Freaksy, please continue, Freaksy. Like we're literally jump skipping this point right now, bro.
Oppo, debate stuff aside, bro. Like we can't just force some nigga to like.
Listen
to he agreed to judge. It's been like 2 hours. He's fucking running.
Hold on. Are y'all cool with Ranoxy judging? Can Rano judge?
Sure.
No, hell no. What? That's my number one up. What?
Yo, Rano.
Bring Ranoxy up on stage. Bring Ranoxy up. No, bring Ranoxy. I'll bring Ranoxy up on stage.
Wait. I have a question for Freaksy. Freaksy, can you just pay attention to this last point and then we'll postpone after this point?
Okay, if it's over 20 minutes, I'm gone.
All right, fine, deal.
All right, go ahead.
Can we have like a backup? The Jutsu, can you listen to just in case?
No, I'm gonna be listening.
I'm not gonna talk about basketballs.
Wait, are y'all like just on this point?
Yes, basically, yes.
All right. I'm gonna be listening.
Okay, so Jester, what I'm saying here, so Freaksy, basically our argument here is whether or not Null is the Void still. So I'm saying that he is not the Darkness, he is not the Void, off of these scans primarily. So I'm gonna read it off now for you, Jester, like what I'm citing exactly. Those that saw my home as incomplete, this is in reference to the Void, the Darkness, as clay for their unwanted designs, that banished my abyss, again, separating the darkness as a location from him, further into the deepest corners of their creation, they would come to call my kingdom space, as if it were an empty thing that needed to be filled, but my kingdom was not empty, my abyss was not dead, not hollow, right? Okay. So what my argument here is simply that Noel himself, who you've already deemed to be the most credible person in regards to himself, which I'm not saying I agree with, but that's what you think, Noel himself has already separated himself from the darkness and classified the darkness as a location.
Yeah, I disagree. Right here in this scan, him saying that my kingdom, my abyss, or like these type of statements, I don't think it's him like making it two separate entities. I think something could be a part of you and be yours as well. For example, like a part of like your being, which, for example, if I'm saying that Noel is the void, if I'm saying
I don't finish that.
Yeah, if I'm saying that something like Null is the Void, right?
Yeah.
And then if he is the void would be his because it is him. It belongs to him.
That doesn't make sense though, Jester. Because he literally because he's literally floating around in the void in these scans.
Well,
we literally see him separated from the darkness.
I think he manifests a physical form from the darkness.
Can you prove that?
Yeah.
Because as of now, I think that the most plausible explanation here is that the darkness is simply a separate location from Null.
Not necessarily. I mean,
you think that he's a manifestation of the darkness? That's a very extraordinary claim that requires extraordinary evidence, bro.
I don't think it's very extraordinary at all. And by
it
the way,
is definitely, especially given the evidence that he's literally floating around in this space. I have a question.
In the context,
when you see,
hello, I've been trying to ask you something for like.
Go ahead.
In the context of this, do you not think like somebody's hand would be yours? Like your hand is yours, yes?
My hand is my hand.
Yes.
In the context of reality.
Yes. Like, is it yours?
Yes.
Okay, that's the type of conclusion I'm drawing to here. But I'll go get you the scan.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, how is so your
that
hand?
That made no sense at all.
So your hand.
My
is not
hand.
Yours?
My hand is my. What are you trying to say?
Does your hand belong to you? Is it detached from your body?
It's attached to me.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I'm asking you: when you see somebody swimming in a pool, is the first assumption that you make that the pool is a part of them and they manifested themselves into some separate entity, or is your first assumption going to be the most rational assumption going to be that you're two separate entities?
No, I think he's actually, for example, like, you know how they make M bodies because it's different in the context of Marvel from that.
I've never seen Noel in an M body. Well, actually, I've seen Noel like be an Avatar, but he explained that he was trapped prior to this, or not prior to this, after this. His entrapment where he was in that hive mind
in the hive when they had to contain him. Yeah, that's when he lost all his powers, though.
No, yeah, I know. His entrapment was not like during this time. This is his true form, according to his recollection of events.
When did they say it was his true form?
Hold on. Do you know in wait, this is the comic actually. I'm about to get the scans.
Yeah, go grab it. Go get the scan.
I don't think they verbatim say it. It's an implication that I'll argue.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure because they never said that this is true.
I'm about to show you.
Yeah, I got you. So, I'm pretty sure they state the darkness is his true form at that stage.
Do you remember? No, they don't. Do you remember the? Do you remember the part where he's talking to Eddie Brock and he's like, "You cannot hurt me, little one. I am merely a vessel. I command this vessel, but I'm really far away and trapped." Do you remember that?
What fight was that? Was he talking through Carnage or something?
It was the fight. No. It was literally him. But it was like he said that he was a vessel. It was when that Dark Spider-Man came at him with the Venom Blast.
Or was he when he dropped him off the building? No, because I don't remember.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Wait, you don't remember that?
I don't think.
Here, I got you. Do you want me to send it? I got you.
Yeah. Said the when he dropped him off the building. Yeah.
He verbatim says like, you cannot hurt me. I command this vessel, but I am not really here. And then they talk about the hive mind.
Well, that's a little untrue because if he's there, if it's the one that dropped Eddie Brock off the building, that's the one that got released because is that the one that pulls up with the Celestial Army?
No.
Okay,
he pulls up in the dragon.
Wait, wasn't a dragon? Is pre-King in Black or post-King in Black? Because if he dropped him off the building, okay, yeah, this is the one where he strips his symbiote off him.
Yes, and then he brings him through his life story. No, it's not.
This is the real one. Okay, let's pull it up. Because literally the beginning of Kingdom Black, I think it's him escaping from the hive.
Wait, him being the most credible source in regards to his being on your concession, right? Not me agreeing with that, but your concession is enough for me to justify that him saying that he pilots this vessel. Look, in fact, he even fades from reality. I'm about to show you.
Oh yeah, I want to see. But I just don't know what you're talking about. I want to hear what you're talking about. Though. That's literally it. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure. Because post that, when he fights Sentry, he tells Sentry that Sentry can't beat him because the darkness that's in him. He's like, he can't hurt me with darkness because I am the darkness. And remember the spread panel where he like beats like literally, you know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think.
You remember when he like just rips Sentry apart? He literally states again. It gets stated again. Yeah.
No, I just don't think this is important. We're talking about.
And it's very important because Sentry pulls up to him with like darkness or like.
Well, we can get into that after we're done talking about that.
Yeah, I'm saying
You're listening, right, Freaksy? You're listening, right, Freaksy?
Probably not.
Yeah,
Freaksy, you're listening, right?
He's laughing.
Okay.
No, I'm listening.
He's not laughing. He's listening.
Just want to let y'all know y'all got 11 minutes and 10 seconds.
Okay. All right. So in this scan, this is issue 3 of Venom. This is like right before he tells his entire life story to Eddie Brock. The scan, he goes, "Oh, my child, you cannot touch me. I pilot this vessel, but I am far, far away from here. Now stop it." In the next,
this is
look.
This is pre King in Black. Okay, I see what you're talking about. This is pre King in Black. Let me see.
So I'm saying these are the avatars that I've seen, but this is implying that prior to his separation from the symbiotes that was ensued by Thor, prior to that separation, he was in true form.
Okay, so
his true form floats around the void.
So I'll give some explanations to this. I don't think that's his true form. I don't think they state his true form. The reason why he says pilot the vessel, when he's in that like physical form, he starts using like these like weird like genjutsus, or he tries sending them out from within him because he's contained by his own symbiotes. Because
they actually show us the Hive and show us his true form, Jester.
Yeah, but
so I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about here.
What I'm saying is that Oppo, wait. What I'm saying is that I don't think they ever state that's his true form. The reason why he says he's piloting this vessel is because he's connected to all the symbiotes.
And that's not where I'm drawing this conclusion from, Jester.
Yeah, but I don't think it's ever stated that it's his true form.
Listen, I'm telling you how it's implied that it's his true form.
Go ahead.
He was not restricted to like abstract versions of himself or like fake vessels of himself until the Thor battle. Do you understand this?
What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna send you the scan right now.
Yeah.
So because okay, yeah, I got you. Here. Can I? Oh man, I wish like somebody could just stream the fucking Venom scan. That'd be so cool. Or the Venom fucking comic, and we could just go through like scan this. Here we go. I hate how Read Comics Online changed their methodology.
Don't just use Read All Comics. Don't use Read Comics. Just literally use Read All Comics. Read Comics Online is like a walking virus, bro.
I have so many viruses on my computer, bro. It's too late.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you need to clean out your computer, bro.
That's what it is, man. Alright, it's Sunday. So basically, this scan is just like this is. I'm just gonna. Oh, did it not?
No.
Processing.
Just tell me
Come on, bro. So deep. All right, here it is. Here it is. So this scan is in. It's in issue 4 of Venom. It's in like It's like when Noel is chronologically going through his life, explaining his story to Eddie Brock. So what he's saying is that like when he gets separated by Thor, he's explaining how all of these parasites like fucking unraveled. They went to seek new hosts and everything, and this is what created his imprisonment because they roared into mutiny. Right? They consumed the abyss of his own creation, he says. He says he drowned in their darkness, which is the cause of him being in this vessel. But prior to this, he wasn't restricted to vessels. He was in his true form because he didn't have that separation from the darkness.
Wait, what I'm saying is that the previous form, I don't know how you're drawing the conclusion from this. You're just going from one piece of evidence. You're saying that the previous was his true form. I think what in previous him being his true form is what is in question right now. I think we need to get a scan.
I think it's just the most plausible option here because we know that Noel. Listen. I'm going to tell you.
I know. I got you.
We know that Noel was made during the first firmament. So he's literally saying chronologically when he's talking about his life, he's going in the beginning there was nothing.
Does it say he was made?
It says he was created in the first firmament on your scan in the scan in the text.
I think
it says verbatim. It says verbatim. Okay, Noel is a primeval entity created in the era of the first firmament. Okay, so what I'm saying is, at the beginning of his lifespan, right, when he begins his story, this is him being created, right? When he's just starting. In the beginning, there was nothing. That's him being created. He's even in a fetal position to represent that birth. That's him coming out of the womb of creation.
Which can are you referring to?
In the fetal one?
Yeah,
I'm referring to the first scan. I'm referring to the first scan of the Venom issue, where the Celestials invade the first firmament and start creating.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think that scan is him just manifesting from the void.
That doesn't make sense.
I think it really does make sense if he is one.
It's chronologically more accurate. It's chronologically more accurate for him to be being born.
You're just saying,
and I think that the fetal position. I think that the fetal position even gives a heavy implication that this is him being born.
I don't think so at all. I could give an implication that he's being manifested from something. Which
do you deny that the beginning of King in Black, or not King in Black, the Venom run, the beginning of number 4? Do you deny that that's during the first firmament?
No.
Okay, so that's during the first firmament, and we know that he was, So you know that's the first firmament, right? Freaksy just left.
Okay, cool. I think we're past the 20-minute mark. That's why, because we're gonna keep going back and forth on this. Yeah, way past it. We don't even realize we're just gonna keep going back and forth on this.
Do you wanna just fucking record it and talk?
You wanna keep talking with me? I mean, I'm down to keep talking. I have nothing to do right now.
Okay, so what I'm saying here is that I think this fetal position gives the heavy implication that this is him being born, paired with the fact that you agree that this like time right now would be during the first firmament. I think that we'd be able to correlate this to the scan that I've already sent that explains that Null was created during the first firmament to come to the logical conclusion that this is his birth.
Well, I think it's his birth in the context of it's the birth of his physical form because he's still the void, and that's why I'm putting it in question.
Okay, and again, there's nothing that brings us to this conclusion that he's the void. Oh, Freaksy got moved. He didn't even leave.
Okay, bring him back.
Bro, I'm competent to judge this debate, bro.
Have you been like listening?
Kinda.
For that point that we told you to?
Freaksy.
Do you want to just... Okay. Do you want to just conclude on the point? Like, let's give this last 2 arguments, Jester, and then conclude, and then you can give a judgment?
We're gonna argue for 20 minutes off these.
No. We're saying we're just gonna give a conclusion after we make this last argument, and then you can judge.
Unironically, Oppo,
he wasn't in VC.
Unironically, he wasn't in VC. He was barely listening. He
is listening.
Go ahead and question first.
He wasn't in VC.
He just left VC for literally 2 minutes.
Oppo, I'll give you the honors. Go ahead and question about some of the stuff that we're talking about.
Yeah, if you question me, I'm not gonna answer anything, but chill, bro.
Okay. I'm gonna question you. then. Do you know what we're talking about right now, Freaksy?
Hold on. Let me see the scans real quick. I think y'all were talking about the last thing I remember y'all was talking about was like the Null saying, you guys were bringing up that pool analogy about Null being the darkness.
That was like 20 minutes ago.
Yo, chill, bro.
No, Oppo.
We could just pick up some more, bro.
Oppo, no. DM call.
I'm sorry.